This is my second formal analysis, Les Demoiselles d'Avignon by Pablo Picasso. Les Demoiselles d'Avignon by Pablo Picasso is a cubism artwork that successfully uses the distortion of women in many geometric shapes to demonstrate the multiple perspectives that Picasso used in his artwork. Different forms of the women are included in many different views, and there are jagged edges across the painting, like where their arms are and their bodies. This artwork avoids using traditional objects and shapes and perspectives, and it challenges normal expectations of what artwork was like during this time. This was one of Picasso's first Cubist artworks, and it eventually led to his spatial influence on the movement throughout the world. Picasso uses non traditional shapes and edges to illustrate this representation of a woman's body in many different forms and different perspectives that are very unique. And he creates the women in rejection of the male gaze, kind of created them, I guess, as how he saw it. Picasso emphasizes the flat distortion of the figures, and the faces of the women were actually inspired by African masks. The piece took many, many months to create, while Picasso went against traditional ways of painting, and there were many sketches that he drafted before finalizing this painting. This actually sparked much criticism in response to the new movement of artwork that he was spreading throughout the world. Picasso wanted to display this innovative way of painting, especially the female figure, and he successfully did so. The figures are geometric shapes symbolizing Picasso's desire to break away from traditional art, and obviously it's very non-realistic. And instead of painting realistic landscapes, he chose to illustrate what he saw in his own mind. And overall, Picasso used sharp edges and lines and many different perspectives to create this artwork that represented his interest in the non traditional art forms. And this painting successfully displays an extraordinary example of Cubism. The figures appear in various forms and perspectives, like I said, and in many different layers as they're kind of overlapping with different colors, mainly neutrals and cool colors. And it is a leading piece of art in the shift to abnormal, unique, non traditional ways of painting that Picasso kind of took pride in pioneering.